Recently, California has introduced a quota on underrepresented groups in the management boards. How do you think about such quotas? And is this also something imaginable for Europe or for the US overall as well?
So, quotas are interesting in that I prefer to have people think about targets. But the reality is we do what we measure, whether it's business results or whatever, we do what we measure. And the fact that there's so many underrepresented minorities, when you look at the top of corporations, when you look at board representation, is a thing that does need to be addressed. And sadly, we as corporate folks should be behaving in our own enlightened self-interest, because all of the research shows that when you have diversity on the board, when you have diversity in senior management, your company performs better, right? So for our shareholders, for our employees, for the clients we serve, it's a better thing for us to have diversity in leadership, whether it's board leadership or senior executive leadership. So, quotas to me are controversial in that, they're a legal requirement, but, targets, things that we measure and hold people accountable for. So you can do that by saying, here's IBM, they have good representation on their board, or here's company ABC and they don't. And look at the performance. IBM is performing better. There are lots of ways to hold corporations accountable just by publishing their diversity or lack thereof, without a legal quota per se. But we all ought to be acting in the corporate world in our enlightened self-interest. It's just hard to change the inertia. So sometimes things like this that at least open the conversation help to change that inertia.